Get your head in the game, mister. Is your head in the game?
In the game.
Your fat head? Your oversized, can't find a hat that fits head?
Giant melons.
You know, Oprah has a really big head too. Did you know that? And listen to this. Merv Griffin had a theory that people with large heads would somehow be more successful. And he picked Vanna White for her role on Wheel of Fortune, because that was a Merv Griffin production, because she had a large head.
It had nothing to do with her body or anything.
No, I'm sure that he had a lot of models to choose from, but he picked the one with the big head. It wasn't like...
And give me another example.
Of a big-headed person who's successful?
That he picked.
I don't know. I just remember it from the day. Back from my Merv Griffin watching days.
That means he's lying. He had to make something up so his wife wouldn't find out.
No, that's not true. There are a lot of people at ALDI. It just opened. Yeah. It's because they're stocking up on toilet paper like the very wise Australians have done. Did you just hee at the Australians? I think it's great that they're having a run on toilet paper. I mean, they know what's important.
Yeah, but I heard a news interview saying that there was more than enough toilet paper.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
In Sydney, so stop.
Sydney's not the only place. Well, I heard a woman who works for a toilet paper manufacturer saying, we are ramping up production. There's plenty. We'll keep you. Keep your hiney stuff.
Paper coming out.
Yeah, well, it's not something you want to run out of.
Maybe they're just... Everybody's low on inventory. Well, maybe they've never had a crisis.
Well, you know...
Alaska. Australia's been a great... Except for the fires recently.
And the drought for 20 years.
Maybe it burned all their toilet paper and they're afraid.
Yeah, that's what the fires were all about. It was the toilet paper factories going up in flames.
That must be a Kinder box.
Koala bears don't think you're funny. We have that bed sheet that is really worn, and it's so worn that it's just ripping
the one
itself.
We're wearing, using... The
one I'm wearing right now. Yeah, the bed sheet I'm wearing right now. So anyway, I've sewn it, but it's beyond repair. It's just too old and worn through. So I'm going to rip that up and turn it into butt wiping cloths, and we will therefore be able to save on toilet paper. I mean, what do you think they did in the old days? They didn't have... Why are you making that face? It's just like in the days when you had to launder. Yeah, you can use a corn cob and I'll use a nice soft piece of sheet. And we'll see who enjoys that better. And what corn cob do you have to wipe your butt with anyway? It's not like we have a ton of corn.
I don't know. My grandparents had boxes or piles of corn cobs in their outhouse.
Ah, that must have been rough. All natural, but rough. Yeah. Oof, abrasive. It can't be any different. Having cloth that I rip up from a sheet can't be any different from when our parents had to change our diapers because they didn't have disposable diapers. And my dad told me it was no big deal. They had a system, they had bleach, they had a bucket. It was just no big deal. They had a cleaning lady. Might have been a big deal for her. All right, you think we should go look in that dumpster now?
I would have never made it.
What, changing a diaper and having to wash it? I think you would. Yeah. Amazingly enough, parents throughout the history of time have managed without disposable diapers. Oh, we've got some garbage. The trash truck comes in about an hour. Taco shells. We having tacos and sweet potato chips. Oh, look.
I know, there's tons. I'm just looking around. There's butter.
We've got their dry erase board. Why are the egg cartons empty? That's weird. Cabbage.
There's more eggs than you could shake a stick at.
Good. Oop, Daddy's finding eggs.
Butter.
And butter. Butter is a really good find. I love guacamole. Tons of paperwork. Boring. Ooh. Where are those chips? Ooh. Here's an interesting view. Daddy bound donuts. Do-dee-da-da-doo-doo. Oh my goodness, and Pop-Tarts. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Pomegranate plum. plum. Yum, yum, yum. Blind bag. And strawberries. Nice.
I'm not jumping.
What you doing there?
This is not going well.
You look like you're riding a bronco, a wild bronco. And the dismount. Well, we made it home, of course, from the Aldi dumpster. That was pretty cool and exciting. Always fun to go out there dumpster diving with Frugal Daddy. It's a romantic whirlwind for us, day in, day out. So we got a lot of good stuff. Let's take a look at everything we got, and then we will be back right here for our inevitable and sad, but hopeful goodbye. We've got an unopened and delectable box of strawberry Pop-Tarts, a variety pack of donuts, chocolate covered, plain, and powdered. We've got this peanut butter spread with flaxseed and whole chia. That sounds kind of cool and new and different. And look, I don't think it has any sugar added. Dry roasted peanuts, flaxseed, chia seeds, palm oil, and salt. Well, I could do without the added palm oil, but at least they didn't add high fructose corn syrup. That's kind of cool. They're riding that flaxseed chia bandwagon. My favorite bread from the Aldi dumpster. I love, let me tell you, love this Italian bread. Yes, I do. We've got our pomegranate plum juice. Woohoo, cool. We don't buy a lot of juice because, you know, everybody says juice is bad for you. It's just a lot of sugar, but once in a while I think juice is a nice treat. It's also good as the liquid base in a smoothie. We have 6 packages of eggs here. Let's see. This box is kind of wet and decomposy. Oh, okay. Those look pretty good, except got that one. Again, looking good. Box number 2 with 1 broken one. Box 3 is a full dozen, a full real person, not even just a dumpster dozen, a real dozen. All 12 eggs just fine. Box number 4 makes up for box number 3 because we got some ick going on there, but we still have some good intact eggs as well. A box number 5 looks perfect. And box number 6, 1 broken. That's a dumpster dozen. 11. We have a nice loaf of premium Italian bread. A fabulous looking cauliflower. 3 cabbages. Maybe they've been overstocking on cabbages lately because there have been a lot of cabbages all of a sudden in the dumpster. So maybe they've just had a lot of them in the stores for St. Patrick's Day. A box of taco shells, slightly dented, so possibly not all completely whole and intact. A pound of perfectly lovely butter. 2 packages of romaine hearts. We have 8 bags of the sweet potato chips. 8 bags. 8 of them. Fabulous. 7 fabulous butternut squashes. 3 pro-nourish digestive wellness gluten-free drinks. I would hope gluten-free. Why would there be gluten in there? 4 guacamoles. It looks like we have some broken egg goo on that one. A lovely pound of strawberries. Green beans. Italian sausage. Celery hearts, organic no less. Fancy. A cucumber. And from the blind bag, there were 4 items, and they all look fine. We've got a box of chicken broth, a package of peppers, a grown-up version of a Lunchable. Frugal Daddy likes these little snacks, and a cat. No, not a cat. Potatoes. A bag of red potatoes from Canada. A 3-pound bag. From Prince Edward Island, no less. And there they are, and they look just fine. So I am pretty glad Frugal Daddy grabbed that blind bag. And then, of course, also this dry erase board, which I can't imagine why they just threw away, but we can definitely make use of. We'll play school. Well, there you have it, friends and possums, pumpkins and dumpsterinos, kittens and loveys. There you have it. There's that Aldi haul. Pretty good stuff, right? And what are we most excited about? I'm going to say the plethora of butternut squash does a lot for me right now. I'm pretty psyched about that. Anything else? I can't. I think Daddy's psyched about the sweet potato chips. I mean, anything that purports to be a chip he likes, but I'm pretty psyched about the butternut squash. And that should last for a little while, right? The butternut squash is so yummy. Cut up into big chunks and roasted with a little olive oil and some salt. Yum. Anywho, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you again soon. And I do try to post every day. So if you're not getting notifications every day, which I know some people aren't, because sometimes out of the blue, somebody will say, oh, thank goodness, a video. And I'm thinking, I post every day. What are you talking about? Anyway, make sure you have that little bell rung, the bell that pops up after you subscribe. That will let you know. Maybe that's why people don't know, because they haven't subscribed, because you can't hit the bell unless you subscribe to get the notifications. So if you want notifications of uploads, then, well, there you go. It's a trap. You have to subscribe. It's like quicksand. Until we dive again, stay your wonderful selves, stay safe, sane, and happy, healthy, vibrant, fabulous, furlicious, and stay out of jail and stay in the dumpster. And I'll see you soon, okay? Be good. Love ya. Bye.